What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Okay, the Shawty Low show. Like I said, at times I sit back and I don't speak on stuff real quick. I'm gonna say this blog is entitled Shawty Low Show versus Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, but I'm gonna say a bunch of different things about a few other different things about this topic. One, it was straight coonery when I saw the preview, just like the Housewives show was straight coonery. Two, it's kind of hypocritical. It's not kind of. It is hypocritical to band together and petition to ban that show and keep all these, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or they got another one, Sisterhood or something like that, Sister whatever the heck, you know. But it's a lot of female coonery shows going on that women are cool with. Now, here's some of the things that bother me. Financially speaking, that idiot got 11 kids. That could have been some child support money. I will say that. And for those kids that needed to be taken care of, that was okay. That was a little suspect. But people want people like Nene to make money, like Evelyn Lozada to make money, like what girl Tammy to make money, like what is that ignorant one? It's one of them that's just ridiculous. People didn't have a problem with New York making money. That's a problem for me. Because, take Shorty Love for example. If the show would have been My Baby Daddy Ain't Shit, it would have been 10 different women with 11 kids, all dumping on Shorty Low, no woman would have had a problem with that. If all 10 of the women was like, we all pregnant by him and it's his fault, somebody needs to be responsible for all these kids, then I don't think it would have had an issue. But more than that, and I know I'm looking off because I'm watching the game. More than that, T.I. got a bunch of kids too. He have a reality show. All them kids ain't Tiny's. All the Tiny kids ain't his. So, but that's okay. And they live in the same neighborhood and they in the same industry and doing the same thing. I don't get it. Now, the thing about this is, take Real Housewives, for example. They have shaky pasts. They do ignorant stuff. Take Basketball Wives. They have shaky pasts. They do ignorant stuff. I know you got other wife shows, and all of them got shaky pasts and do ignorant stuff. Point I'm making is this. Have you ever noticed when you watch those shows, when a female says, you know what, I'm not really into the cooning, she's gone. New cast member. Time to roll out. We can't have somebody who wants to be sensible. But nobody has petitioned that. I bet you if you got a show with all the cast-offs of the Basketball Wives and the Real Housewives and put them all on the show, wouldn't be no fighting, wouldn't be no cooning, wouldn't be no male bashing. It would just be women actually enjoying their lives. Is that a bad thing? Obviously, it's not entertaining. Now, Yeah. That's what I was. The other Love and Hip Hop. That was the other show I was thinking about. Just cooning. It's okay though. Flipping the turn. I was driving to work. And I was listening to Time Join the Morning Show, and they had a people were complaining online about the Real Husbands of Hollywood, which is a spin-off parody of all these shows, not being whack and being not funny. And let me get this right. They got these high standards for this 30-minute first episode, and they willing to watch a bunch of coonery for an hour every week. You telling me that the first episode of all these housewife shows that they parodying, the first episode was just that entertaining? Hell no. They making fun of stuff. And it's whack now because they making fun of stuff. Well, let's get this right. It's a parody. They're not gonna do nothing. They doing stupid stuff, but they're not gonna make it look realistic and real. That's just like the Boondocks. They're not trying. It's a parody. It's a satire. But that's whack. Shawty Low is petition, but all this other shit's on. Like nobody could never petition for old girl who got that blind goddamn hair to come back to reality. Nobody petitioned that. Nobody ever petitioned for one of them girls on the show that fight everybody all the time and get arrested for that bullshit. And this is where I was going with that. I promise you this. Say in the next 5 years if Shawty Low can't take care of all those kids financially, you're gonna be all on the news though. Not being able to pay child support. You can't take care of them kids. And then he gonna be a deadbeat. The same people who saying that's coonery and buffoonery are gonna be the same people that say he need to be a man and he need to do something to take care of all them kids. Which, yeah, he do. But if you just said it's not okay to see that and pay him for that, but it's okay to see all this other ignorant stuff, then what are you really saying? Are you saying, and for the women out there, I'm gonna tell y'all something that you might not want to hear. And this is very simple. Do you know you just put out to the world that females have the cooning angle on lock? Like, ain't nobody gonna be cooning on TV but us black women. Did you really want to do that? Did it really make you look bad? No. You see, brothers fade into oblivion. Like, hey, whatever. And it's realistic. But what are we gonna do? We're not gonna. I know y'all ain't gonna boycott all this other stuff. And that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing. Like, they gonna make another show about some other women doing some other outlandish shit, and it's gonna be praised to the high heavens. Cause remember, Shawty Low is a demonized person. But I recall a couple of years ago that the basketball wives and the Real Housewives of Atlanta were at the Essence Festival doing a female empowerment seminar. Yeah. And it packed the house. All the ladies came together. We want to get empowered by a bunch of ignorant women and then go listen to Frankie Beverly and Maze. After that seminar, old Essence shut that thing down. It's like, wait a minute, what the hell are we paying for? What the hell are we promoting? Yeah, exactly. Can we have a Shawty Low seminar? Will we go to mail and pop? Hell no. Cause we wasn't gonna lift up that show like it was the greatest shit on earth. No, hell no. We just laughing cause you got that many girls pregnant? Seriously? Seriously? How many condoms? You never wore a condom? Seriously? Did she always say she was on a pill? Seriously? Like, what the? Anyway, man, look, you just hit me back with that, man. I'm gonna keep watching the game.